like I said in my previous video about semen retention and testosterone, it is felt by other people. It is felt by other people. And I say that because you will attract people. You will attract people. And it will be up to you to determine how about this lifestyle you really are. What's good, y'all? It's the Yungavelle back at it with another video. I hope you guys are doing great. This full moon was great. It was great. Obviously, every moon brings its challenges, and I hope you guys got through your challenges. So today's going to be a great video. I'm glad to share what my experience has been like in this last 30 days with this reboot. This is kombucha. Get you some straight out the bottle. It's a probiotic drink. Good for your gut. But this is not an ad. So, the last 30 days, man. Reboot. So, my experience has been great, man. I've been, I've hit 30 days before a couple times. And, this time was special to me because I was hyper aware of my output, of my productivity, because I just dropped a music project. You guys finally get to hear the full project, the full track of my intro track that's been my intro track for like the last year. You guys get to hear it finally. So I'm excited about that. That was one thing that helped me to stay focused. And one thing I want to share with you guys is that as you build up your energy, as your testosterone builds up, like I said in my previous video about semen retention and testosterone, it is felt by other people. It is felt by other people. And I say that because you will attract people. You will attract people. And it will be up to you to determine how about this lifestyle you really are. Because I've heard a lot before. I've heard a lot that semen has this almost magnetic quality to it. And if I'm spiritual, but I don't know how spiritual everyone else is, so I try to be as left-brained as possible, just to make it easier for both sides to relate. We know that semen creates life, so therefore there's something in it that is special, that is different, that is powerful, that is prolific in its promulgation, in its proliferation. I don't know if promulgation was the right word, but I feel like it is. So the fact that I experience, and you will experience as you progress on the path, higher attraction from both women and men is something to be aware of, because if you haven't been on this path before and you experience the attraction, you will be liable to slip up. You'll be liable to slip up. So within this 30 days, I've had numerous experiences where I've had the opportunity to slip, where I've had the opportunity to slip, to not continue, to release and all that. So, but you have to have it in your mind and in your heart of, why are you doing this? Why are you choosing this path? Because it's not easy. People look at me like I'm crazy when I tell them, no, I'm not about to do that. Like, I got a goal. I got a goal. I got some things that I want to accomplish. Look at me like I'm crazy. And you got to be ready to face that confidently. You will feel that confidence because you'll be in your space. But if your why is not strong enough, if your goal of why you're doing this is not strong enough, when you're in that mix of being tempted, you will rationalize why it's okay to next thing you know, you're at day one again. So your why has to be a forefront of your experience. It has to be a forefront. This is one major thing that I notice that is changing within me. And you guys have been with me, since I started the channel, and you see my progress. And now I'm realizing that I'm so aware of what I'm creating, the value that I'm bringing to others, to life, with the music project, with the channel, and just other things, my business ventures, all these things that I have that are reflections of me creating output. And during this last 30 days, I've been like, yo, my output is starting to take a forward driving seat in my life, like in my daily life. Like how I have to be productive. I have to be prolific. And that's why when I was putting the music stuff out, one of the hashtags that I was using was prolific, because you don't want to get caught up in, when you achieve something, it's great. It's great to enjoy those moments of praise and accomplishment and stuff. But you don't want to get lost in that and like kind of bank on that feeling, because I was talking to my boy about this, I think it was actually today and yesterday. That feeling is so short in comparison to what got you to that feeling. That process of creating, of output, prolific, and then you got like a nice little brief celebration of that experience. It's like the academy. When I graduated the academy, it was 7 months of hard work. Then you got nice celebration, graduation, awards were handed out, get your awards, and everyone is like, wow, you're so... People see the end stuff, but they don't see what got you there. So you cannot get stuck right here when you're on your path of creating, because it's kind of like, it's a cliche, but you have to fall in love with being prolific, with the process. And I've realized that in this last 30 days that this is really a part of me. This is really I am about this life. I'm about this life of being my best self and actualizing my potential and being prolific with the ways in which I'm expressing myself and bringing value to those around me. Because I said this in one of my other videos, a couple videos back. Like, I'm realizing that my life is growing in proportion to the value that I'm able to bring to others, and that's real. That's real, because that's in reality, that's what matters. That's what matters. So you stay in that space of being prolific in a way that is valuable. So don't be prolific and do like dumb stuff, and stuff that doesn't really matter or develop you. Be prolific in things that will push you forward. So, and that's one of the biggest things that I've experienced this reboot, was the urge to be prolific, man, and stay like that, just output. Output is what got you all the praise and all that stuff anyway. So you have to just remain in that space. And after about 30 days, you really start to, at least for me, after 2 weeks, I feel like, okay, now I'm back on the build up. But 30 days for sure, you're like, all right, I definitely feel it, and the people around me feel it. Because another thing was, when the times come where you'll be tested, the times where I was tested throughout this 30 days, and I would pass the test, it would result in, when I would be in social settings, I would have amazing experiences, like great vibes with men and women, with women and men, like on some brotherhood and on some vibe time. And I had a thought, it was this very full moon. I was like, if I would have, it's just 1 second, 1 second of pleasure, one little shit, as opposed to hours, days, months of enjoyment, of confidence, of your space being full. And I'm not saying never, never release. I'm never going to release again. Like, obviously that's not true. I'm just aware of this power that men have, and it's not something that I'm abusing anymore. It's not something that I wish to abuse anymore. Not only that, it's something that now I'm like, this is actually, I can use this. I can use this to be prolific. And, I overcoming the temptations and stuff led to great experiences, man. And I was just in those experiences, like, with these people. I'm like, yo, they wouldn't have felt so safe with me and comfortable around me if I wasn't in my strength, because when you're on the right path and you're covering all your bases as far as self-development goes, there's a level of self-confidence that you just walk around with, and discipline that people can sense that you're different. I've said this in many videos as well. Like, you're firm. People can stand behind you because you have instilled discipline in yourself. So you demonstrate the capabilities to be a legit leader. Not like you're going there trying to lead people. It just happens. So, yeah, I think I got everything out that I wanted to share with you guys of this last 30 days, 30-day reboot. If you guys are on the fence, I say this often, if you guys are on the fence about this journey, I highly suggest try it. I give my thumbs up recommendation that this is a wave and this is a level up for men that is always within your control. So that's it. Sacred G is live. The link is in the description. I've been getting great feedback. Thank you guys for all the love, for all the energy. I truly appreciate it. I got much more on the way. Music videos, everything, man. Prolific. This is what we're doing. I got the merch also in the description. So if you guys got anything, you know the deal. Share, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm actually going to set up an Instagram live with Alpha Sincere, Mr. Female Nature on Instagram, and we're going to go in about hypergamy, female nature, masculine frame, positive masculinity, and semen retention next week. So be on the lookout for that. I'm definitely going to post it on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram. Like I always say, guys, remember, a greater perspective can lead to a greater connection.